every week with her hard riding. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Tagg, Oakley, you're tacking that sign upside down.
Sure I am, Annie.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's what you think. Uncle Luke wants folks to read these things, don't he?
Of course he does.
Well, I'm making sure they'll read them this way.
Upside down, you dumb duck?
Quack, quack. Yes, upside down. When folks ride along and see your stuff nice and straight, they pay no mind. But when they ride along and see mine upside down, they get curious and stop to see what it's all about. Pretty clever, if you ask me.
Why does my brother have to be the world's prize nitwit? I want you to... Hey, that came from over by Pop Hackett's mine.
Yeah, Pop's hunting jackrabbits, maybe.
The first two were 45s, and the next one came from a lighter caliber gun.
You sure know your guns, don't you, Annie?
I can't find anything in there.
There's no map here.
The girl and the kid. Hold it. Let's get back the horses and see what happens.
Get some water, Tagg.
Annie Oakley. Good girl.
Who shot you, Pop?
There was 3 of them. But only 2 of them did the shooting. But that was enough.
Why? Who'd want to shoot you?
They did, I reckon. They followed me from Las Palmas. 'Cause I was doing some boasting in the saloon there. Then I found the riches that I was looking for.
You mean this old mine? Oh, Pop, everybody knows it's worthless.
Of course it is. They try to make me tell where my real riches were, but... And when I didn't tell them, they shot me. And I found them riches, Annie. By Jiminy, I found them. And the funny thing, too, I found them right where I started from. Right where I...
Pop's dead, Annie.
Yes, Tagg. Pop's dead.
But we just can't sit here. We gotta get help.
Don't move, Tagg. Go on over to the horse and get one of those reward posters. Pretend like you're drawing a map with bold strokes.
What's this all about?
Somebody's watching us up on those rocks.
Looks like the kid's drawing a map.
Maybe Pop Hackett told him something.
This is the swellest map of nothing you ever saw.
We'll get a shovel and bury it over there in front of the fire out in the open.
You crazy or something?
I want to bring those men down here so we can get out of here without getting holes in our head.
I think you got one in yours. I can hear the wind blowing through it.
Look, the kid's burying something.
Yeah. Wait till they move out of there. We'll go have a look.
All right, Tagg, we can go now. Horses, or they'll ride us down.
Oh, you're both wrong. Throw me that shovel, Walt.
That's the best shooting I ever saw.
Yeah. We'll rush him. Charge him, Conway!
Pop and I ran him off. I'm gonna have to practice more. I nearly missed that pail.
I can hear the wind blowing through that hole again.
Your uncle isn't going to like it, Annie. The last thing he told me was keep an eye on Pop Hackett. He really loved the old fella.
Lofty, do you suppose Pop really found something big?
Well, more than likely. Man don't stop to lie much when he's dying.
He kept repeating that he found it right where he started from. If we knew where we started from, we'd know what he found.
Now, that's needle in a haystack stuff, Annie. Old Pop could have started from any place. He roamed all over this desert country.
Jim Bowers and Tom Briggs said they'll go with you this afternoon to bring Pop's body in.
Thanks, Tagg.
I wouldn't bring him back, Lofty.
Hmm?
Pop loved that worthless old mine. I'd bury him right there.
But the mine become kind of a monument to him, huh?
Mm-hmm. I can't think of any place he loved more.
You're right, Annie. As usual. Now, if you'd only listen to me...
If I'd listen to you, we'd be married.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe one of these days I'll have time to listen to you, Lofty, but right now I've got to go wash the dishes. Come on, Tagg, you can wipe.
Oh!
I can't make anything of that. Can you?
Plenty. It says here we're the 3 greatest suckers alive.
Where does it say that, Lacey?
You jackass. That girl must have seen us. They buried this to draw us down here so they could drive our horses away. And that girl's plenty smart.
Yeah, and the best pistol shot I ever saw.
Annie Oakley.
Where?
No. Well, that's who the girl is.
Oh.
It's gotta be. Her uncle, Luke McTavish, is sheriff of this county. Hey, where are you going?
Out of this county.
No, you're not. We're going in Diablo and get a hold of that girl. Now, the old man must have talked a lot before he cashed in. If anybody knows where his rich strike is, Annie Oakley does.
Oh, wait a minute, Lacey. Towns cost money. We're all broke. What are we going to use for money?
Money we can get.
What do you want?
Hold the rail up, will you, Annie?
Oh, I can't, boy. I've got to go over to Phil Kobe's and get something for dinner. Hope old Kobe has some nice chops.
If you'd married Lofty Craig, he wouldn't have busted the rail.
Oh, Tagg.
You're having the same kind of trouble I have with lumber. One end of it always gets away from me.
Thanks, mister.
Oh, it's all right. Always glad to help the sheriff's son.
He's my uncle.
Oh, thought somebody told me he had a couple of kids.
That's me and Annie. She's my sister. They got it all wrong, even if Uncle Luke does treat us like a father.
Sounds like a pretty nice fella. I'd like to meet up with him.
He sure is, but you can't meet him right now. He's in the county, serving some warrants.
Oh? That sort of leaves the town unprotected, don't it?
Right now it does. Lofty Craig, he's my uncle's deputy, is at Hackett's mine. Did you hear about Pop Hackett?
Yeah, I heard. Too bad, huh?
Yeah. Pop was a nice old man.
I hear he left quite a lot of money.
I wouldn't know about that.
Hey, look at the stage. Must be picking up somebody special over at the bank.
Oh, that's a Friday special. No passengers. It takes money to the Las Palmas Branch Bank for the mine payroll.
Just money, huh? I thought maybe I'd get to see somebody important.
Nothing important ever happens around here, except a killing now and then.
Talking about?
Well, this fella came along, not the fella that tripped over the pail, the other fella.
What fella? What pail?
Well...
Oh, well. How many wells does it take to make a river? Can't you say anything without beginning with a well?
Well...
Oh, Tagg, I give up. Tell it your way.
Well, I got talking with this stranger and told him all about the Friday stage carrying the payroll money.
Yes?
Then this fella hurries off and joins up with a couple of guys in the feed store alley. One of them was the guy that fell over the pail.
Oh, Tagg, I'm your sister. I love you. You can trust me. What pail?
The one you shot in front of the guy at Pop Hackett's mine. The one you said you almost missed.
Oh. Well, go on. What happened to the men?
They rode off.
After the stage?
No, south.
Oh, they would, so nobody'd suspect. They'll circle, and that'll take time, and I need time.
You gonna chase those men?
I never chase men, and for being so blabby about that payroll money, you can watch every window in the office while I'm gone.
Who's that?
Maybe a big break for us.
From the stage road.
Keep back to the stagecoach. I want Annie Oakley, too.
money.
How?
I'll tell you about it later. Go back and give those wounded men a hand, and I'll take the stage on into Las Palmas.
Sure, Annie.
Here.
Where are we going? Back to Diablo?
No, Las Palmas. I got some ideas.
So there was nothing else I could do.
Well, don't you worry about the money, Annie, as long as you weren't hurt. You did your best. If Lofty Craig doesn't catch those bandits, I'm sure your uncle will.
Thanks, Mr. Oliver. I'll just check the stage in at the line office and borrow a horse to get home on.
Well, what about Target, your own horse?
Oh, he headed straight for home the minute I quit the saddle. I know Target.
Well, if there's anything I can do, just call on me.
Well, thanks again, Mr. Oliver. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Annie.
Excuse me, miss. Are you Annie Oakley?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm Steve Garrett. I work for the 7-Dash Spread up north of here.
Oh, I know the outfit.
I was coming into town and run across your kid brother, Tagg.
Tagg? I told him to stay at home.
Yes, ma'am. He said you'd be mad about that. Fact is, Miss Annie, Tagg's been hurt.
Badly?
Well, no, I couldn't rightly say that. His horse rode him and run off.
Well, that happens all the time. He generally just bounces a few times and gets back on him.
Could be a mite seriouser this time. He could have a broke leg.
Where is he?
I got him to a line rider shack on my horse. I'll take you to him.
Oh, we'll get a doctor and take him with us.
Can't get her done that way. Doc's off on a call somewhere, as I asked. We can handle it. I've got some patching up gear in my saddlebags.
Well, I'll need a horse.
I figured on that when I heard about you bringing the stage in. Right fine job, that. So I borrowed one for you.
Well, thank you. I'll just check the stage in, and then we'll...
No need to do that. Stage line folks told me he was over here, and they'll send a wrangler.
Where are your horses?
Right over here. That one's yours.
Your sister, Tagg.
Why, you low, sneaking liar.
I'd take it easy if I was you, Miss Annie. I shot men for less.
Nobody's going to shoot you, Annie. Not if you listen to reason.
Why was I brought here?
You have certain information that we want. When we've got it, and time to act on it, you can leave, unharmed.
Where's my brother?
I wouldn't know about that. We haven't seen him.
What do you want to know?
When old man Hackett died...
Was murdered, you mean?
I like died better. He told you how he struck it rich. That's what we want to know. What that strike is and where it is.
You're asking a lot.
You're getting a lot. Your life.
Maybe my life wouldn't be worth so much if I told you. You've got to give me time to think it over.
Sure, Annie. You can have all the time you want. Within reason. Just let me point out there's only one way out of here. We'll be out there waiting. Have any trouble with her, Steve?
Nary a bit. Came along like a little lady. Nice girl.
Yeah, I told you Steve could do anything. That's the reason I wanted to hire him. It's a good thing I knew you were in Las Palmas.
She said something about murder, Lacey. Maybe that's something you forgot to tell me.
Yeah, Steve, you see, it was this way.
I told you to stay home and wash windows while I was gone.
Golly, you get something in your head and you can't get it out, even with the hole the wind blows through.
Tagg, Oakley.
Now, wait a minute, Annie. Remember you wanted to know where Pop Hackett started from?
Of course I do. If we knew where Pop started, we'd know what the murderers were after.
Well, Lofty found a letter at Pop's camp from Father Paul at the Mission Guadalupe in Las Palmas. That's where he started from. He stayed with Father Paul when he wasn't off prospecting.
The Mission Guadalupe. Tagg, have you got a lariat on your saddle?
Sure, I always have.
All right, now listen to me.
And that's why I'm certain that Annie Oakley knows the old Hackett's secret.
Well, maybe it works that way. But I wonder what she meant when she said her life wouldn't be worth much if she talked.
Well, probably because there's others in on it. I've had a feeling all along that the old man struck on something pretty rich.
What if she bows her neck and won't talk?
We'll make her talk.
Why not start now? She called me a liar.
Let's give her a little time. Maybe we can do this the easy way.
What happened? Where's the girl? Away?
Get the horses.
It worked just like pie.
Yeah, just like pie.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, first I'm going after a gun, and then I'm going to the Mission Guadalupe. You go find Lofty Craig.
He's on his way to Las Palmas, looking for you.
Well, you find him and bring him onto the mission. And that's why I came to you, Father Paul. If I can find out what Pop Hackett meant, I can prove a motive when we capture his murderers.
Yes. Pop Hackett found his riches here. Come, my child. I will show you.
Show us.
You didn't think I let you get away with calling me a liar, did you, Miss Annie?
Lofty, this is one of the men who murdered Pop Hackett, and there are two more. You can arrest that one as an accomplice.
I've already got the other two, Annie. Tagg identified one of them as the man who fell over the pail when you were shooting up Pop's mine. Get up.
Father, I don't think there's any reason I should know what Pop Hackett's secret was now. Those two men will convict each other.
On the contrary, my child, it is of the utmost importance that you know his secret. This tranquil garden was his wealth. Its peace and serenity, his riches. Not until he faced death did he realize they were more precious to him than earthly gold, and he would not betray them. We will have his body brought here to rest forever.
Yes, Father. And may he rest in peace.
Requiescat in pace.